Hi there, I'm Grey Hunter. Today we're going to be doing a bit of Dominion 6, but multiplayer. Right, straight up, I'm not amazing at this game. I'm going to get my face kicked in, but it should be interesting. So, the game's currently in setup, so the first thing I've got to do is create a pretender god. We've gone for early ages, which means there's going to be a lot more magic and more random stuff. And I've gone for Helheim. Dusk and Death. Why? Because they look quite interesting. It's a land of shadows and one-set moors and silent mountains, so you can tell how people are going to be, joy and light. They've learned the secret of death. And so as the people dead pass through the way to hell, the Hang Kings in Japan they've hanged themselves to learn the secret of death, rule the land for their frozen Helhala. Helheim is inhabited by the Vanir, which are tall and innately magical beings who have tricked mortals and glamour. The Vanir of Helheim have been sequestered themselves from the Vanir of Valheim, and now have not been a part of great wars with the giants. For ages they have guided the dead on their way to hell, to their god. Now a new god is arising and the old ways are changing. The Valkyries, guides of the dead, become messengers of death and sacred warriors of the new god. Valkyries, female Vanir of Helmir, able to fly, a gift from the dead god once served. Like the cousins of Vanir of Helheim are not shipwrights and sailors. Alright. We're flying troops, illusions, and we play +1 cold scales. We've got heavy infantry, Valkyries, and Vanir cavalry. Death, glamour, air, earth, and some fire. Average pieces. Cold +1, death +1, magic +1, and we get standard forts. So, the scout is a scout and nothing to write home about. The Vanhus is a priest with some glamour and some air, and decent amount of research. Okay in combat, actually. Got a defense skill, so if you don't know how Dominions works, think of it, they're rolling a d20, I think it's a d20, and then adding their skill, and you've got to beat this. So protections against armor, and defense is kind of a dodge. So these guys are very good at dodging, a little bit of protection. They're very fast, and then above average. So 10 is considered average. So above average in most stuff. They can also do a bit of leadership. The Helhaster is also a leading priest, and roughly similar. I think what's the difference? They can lead a few more guys, can't they? Yeah, less of a magical undead leader. They use death magic, Scanware, dark fey horses. And the Vanguard, Jarl, and a fey horse. It's even better at defense. Leaders of Society of the Jarls. This should be the best. Cannot sail. But they've got nice magical resistance. Then you got the Svartalf, a dwarf, sinister ancient, so of course they've got evil dwarves. Greater undead leaders, magical, they've got earth, death, and then 100% chance of either another pointed fire, air, earth, death, glamour. Mounted survival, oh yes. The other key thing I forgot to mention is that a lot of magics get glamour. They mirror the image and makes them harder to hit. So, like, all my commanders here are going to be much harder to hit. And this is a Valkyrie commander, so it can fly. They also hit pretty hard, the javelin and the light lance. Glamour, spirit sight, which means they can see in darkness. Combat caster, they can cast even if they're in melee, and that just makes them reduce the encumbrance via their mount's armor. And the horses don't have any armor, so that's kind of pointless. And they're just a straight mixed priest. I've got a lot of priests, which is always useful. And then the Handrot, the ultimate guy. This guy costs 4 recruitment points and takes 2 turns, but can lead huge armies. Is 2/2/2 with a random chance of that and a 10% chance of something else. So these guys can get good. Apart from that, they're pretty similar. Troop-wise, I've got my Circe. Not amazing. Okay, protection. But they've got shields. Shields are like an extra chance of hitting. The skulls, I've got glamour. These Circe don't, do they? I think they're the only thing in my armour that doesn't come with glamour. So I'm probably not going to be recruiting many of them. Here we go, good protection, good defense, glamour. These guys have got axes. These are even better, so obviously the further along here we get the better we get. Great protection, great defense skill. Broadswords. So, nice attack and damage. Mounted herdmen. This is our cavalry. Fey horses. Smart mount. Tries to find its own. So basically, if these guys make their way home, then they your recruiting replacements gets cheaper. They're resistant to disease, they have true sight, they're an animal, glamour, and resistant to poison. Yeah, these guys are going to be quite heavy hitters, especially not sacred. I get the Valkyries, so we've got flying infantry, who are sacred. Now, sacred means when I bless them, they're going to get all sorts of amazing extra abilities. So the plan is to lean heavily into that. Good defense, good protection, above average most other things. Yeah, it should be quite nice to pick off enemy leaders. Light lance, javelin, Gale Mail. So my hope with doing this video, by the way, is I actually spend time looking at things rather than just click, 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 click. And hopefully I'll do better. Or you'll get to see me get curb stomped like what happened in my last one. Right. Yeah, good defense, average protection, got a shield. So yeah, these are my elite cavalry. Alright, so, okay. So first thing I've got to do is make my pretender god. So I could go for a low dominion. Is there any that are discounted? Some of these get discounted for different bases. Temulage. Reduced by the all files reduced by 20 points. Fenrir isn't. Litnorm is, but I don't fancy going. I'm not going to go like combatant. Damage queen. Alright, so each one of these is like that. So the all-5 is 300 points. A little bit of everything. Can sail. Skilled rider. Lost an eye, so it's not amazing. That. Increases your magic scale by 1. Okay. 300 points. He's actually pretty good in combat. That quarterstaff is there. But I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for either a cheap, like, ooh, Mastersmith. Give me earth, glamour, casting. Able some dragon seed cheaper. Change it into another form. Okay, so he could work. What's magical paths for him? 20 points. Oh, that's not what I wanted to select. Is that a bug? Is that his other form? Oh, being an idiot. Right, so we get cold one. But going above that with issues. We get the magic free. Most of our points. I'm going to go dormant. I'm going to go glamour, earth. Let's have a look at the bless effects. I want blur, so I want glamour free. Blur will reduce their attack skill by 2 and make them harder to hit. But what else can we pick up? Like, if we went death as well. Half dead could be a nice one. Remaining bones heals battle afflictions. I think I'll go for a death. So where's that Demi-Lich? Skull on few bones. He's deaf. New plus points. No. He's basically just a skull on a few bones. I'm gonna have to call him Flesh Wound. He's a poor amphibian / resistant, invulnerable, undead, inanimate, doesn't eat, innate spellcaster, with +1 to the death scales. So we're going to pick up the glamour. We're going to go for increase in income and resources. Bit of a high blast strategy here. Want a bit more dominion than that. Let's go for 7/7. Growth I'm not too worried about. Gold I've already got. More resources and income would be nice. I'm going to take a point of death as well. It fits the nation. It allows me to get more income, more resources. I should be able to churn out more units. And then my Pretender's amazing death. And that which should mean we can get death scales at least level 2. We want blur. We want mending bones. That still leaves us with 6 points. Blast units regenerate quickly. Resistant to non-magical damage. When he's incarnate, these are, but that's a bit fine. That's -1. Just get another blast point for displacement. But reanimators. Once they kill somebody, it comes back. Okay. Some hard choices here, isn't there? Withering weapons is okay. We'll get that, so we got 1 point left. Resistant to sleep. More experience. Yeah, we'll go heroic. We're heroic, like living dead, blurring creatures. Who will become resistant to non-magical damage, which will be quite nice. How much use is that going to be early era though? Are those 5 points best off used? That's 6. If I dropped heroism, I could go reforming flesh, which means they regenerate. Yeah. Okay. So we got a regenerating reform, guys. When he wakes up in a few months, everyone's going to that, and we'll get a really good little. He's a decent researcher. Not going to be building anything, but an undead leader. Gonna set a password. Let's make sure I write that in right. Yep. And okay, he's not Knuckleoff. He's a flesh wound. All praise to the flesh wound. Okay, so now we can go back and we can join the game. So it should be filtered as newbie game 2. And what's the password? Alright, so here we are on turn 1. In the beginning there was chaos. Out of the chaos rode populated multitudes of beings. Wars were fought, kings and emperors rose and fell, and civilizations were built and crumbled as millennia passed. Gods, dark and strange, were worshipped in pagan temples. There was chaos. The gods fought amongst themselves, bringing even greater ruin to those who would serve them. At last there was one, and being of great power and enlightenment, he rose above his immortal peers and cast them out into heavens and oblivion. From chaos came order, from order came peace. The creature of the world flourished. The age of chaos had ended. Now the world was turned again. The serene god has suddenly disappeared. Prayers are left unanswered and the smoke offerings rise in vain to heavens. No wise way disappeared. It's certain that people of the world once again left without direction, without guiding principle, without order. Now is the time for a being of great power and ambition to try their strength. The throne of heaven stands empty, and only strongest can rise to supremacy over all. Most power can ascend to faith he who came before. It's a time of great strife and suffering. This time magical unequalled. This is the Ascension Wars. So, everything's going great. So, let's turn sit 1. I've got a bunch of stuff out here. I could attack, but that would be stupid. Let's get a scout out into the grave. I am roughly central on the map with a sea to myself, so at least there's one direction I don't have to worry about. Alright, let's start by getting out some sacreds. You want a researcher. Your research 15, 9, 11, 17, but you take 2, so we'll get even you have 4 commander points. Oh, 13 actually. For 410. You're expensive though. I'm gonna Van Hers out. Relatively cheap. Let's split between Valkyries and their spears and javelins. So you see I'm using up both resources and recruitment points here. And I'm out of gold. Right, okay. Fine, this gives us a little bit of cavalry, a little bit of holy there. You're a priest. Is my starting commander also a priest? No, they are just, oh they are, yes. press RT. So I've basically got a load of serfs who I'm going to put out here in double line formation. Backed up with some Huskals to the flank, and then my holies can go around that. Turn 1, I'm going to prophesize him. Make him a lot stronger, make him holy. You don't have to worry about sending your priest out. So, turn 1, extremely easy. Spent all my gold, got my scout out, recruiting out my starting guys. I've got a few gems coming in. There's not much else to worry about. Apart from hitting end turn. For the magic of time travel, yeah, straight into the next turn. And not much has happened this turn. Macone has said good luck, have fun. Everyone else has pretty much picked out their prophet. And right. So, this pod here is going to be my researcher. And my prophet is going to go explore. We've got about 20 enemy militia, heavy infantry and slingers, lion warriors, archers, light militia. I think we're going to swing this way. Pressing T, we'll stick the cavalry into there. This guy's only allowed 3 units, so I'm going to put all these guys into here, so I can put my flying Valkyries into another. So, my Valkyries, I'm going to give the battle order, hold and attack, enemy archers. Or rearmost enemies, actually. That's what I want. Because that's normally the mages. So these ladies are flying. So what they should do is hold a few turns, zoom up into the sky, zip along, drop down, and murderize something. We'll keep them near my prophet. My prophet is set on... I don't want to cast a... Yeah, just make sure he does blessing. And then, what's this? Spirit Curse needs a gem. I could transfer some to him. Okay. Curse is an enemy. Limited power ignores armor. You can see illusion. Ooh, sleep ray. That could be a good one, actually. Sleep can be quite nasty. And then we'll follow that up with Frighten. That seems like a good little mix to begin with. Ooh, cancel. And then we're going to send our scout into here. Yep, we can move into there. And then check my recruitment in here. I didn't tick the recruitment. But I'm going to go for kind of the same mix here. Broadsword is 13, 17, 12, 19. Spear 12, 14. There we go, repeat the recruitment of that. Though I do want to see about getting another... All my mages are pretty expensive, that's the problem. I may concentrate on troops for a few turns, and then get my research going afterwards. Okay, so we're making our first attack into the Mire of Mystery. We've got a good idea that this is just 30, so after that we'll swing up, and then we'll see what happens. So, active research, my queue is empty. So I've got Conjuration, Enchantment of Vermitage. God damn you, Stammer. You're going to be nice, is it? At level 1. We could pick up Sleep at level 2. And then Look and Despair there. Thaumaturgy. There we go, say it now. Same will give me True Sight and False Fetters. Shroud of Splendor. Bewitching Lights. Begets the Battle. Barrier Illusion, Ephemeral Bolt. Construction doesn't get us that much, apart from the magic items. Blurred Body makes the mages harder to kill. Main mages are combat mages. I think Blurred Body could be a useful one. We're also picking up quite a bit of death here, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to go Alteration. Get 2 ranks of Alteration. Then we'll pick up some construction. There we go. 9 a month isn't going to get very far. But hopefully things will get better this turn. Then in 7 seconds, the next turn we'll play. Alright, so we generated the turn. Citis. Yes. I think that might be Carsa, a friend. He likes playing Citis. Alright. We lost 5 serfs, but let's see how the battle went. So, turn-based battle. As you can see, all our guys are blurred. They get blessed by our commander. I really should have held these guys back as well. And then some archers are coming in, but most of our guys are blurry. Then out of the sky, here come our Valkyries, right amongst their commanders and archers. So this guy's already wounded, apparently. And the front line is getting obliterated. Looks like I need more of a mass of troops to get the Valkyries doing very well. They're not taking many hits, which is the important part. You're not sacred, but you managed to pick it up. Oh yes, it's because the serfs are the only guys who don't have that mirror. They're retreating. We've got some long deads. It's just going to blast everyone for some random reason. That's fine. It's a good attack. We lost some serfs, so I don't care about the serfs. That's all good. So there, we know we can swing up to a valley. Here we're going to try and recruit. Same again. I want more research, so I have to drop the more expensive commander guy, aren't I? So here we've already got a few Valkyries and stuff like that, so we're building towards that critical mass. 50. These are hoplites and slingers. Let's start throwing out that. Early turns are quick, so let us hit. So you're researching, you're moving, you're sneaking. We're only bringing in 500, but that should start going up. Cap circle is very important because my fortress here pulls in full defense 40 to serfs. Yeah, makes basically better to pull in from all these. Anyway, I now have to wait for everyone else to do their turn, which for you will be about a second. Okay, so with the battle in the Stonegrave Mountains, we lost 7 more serfs and a herd hailing. Okay. Okay, they just lost their mount, so they're not actually dead. Their horse got killed. And we annihilated them. 1 rider won't mate, so that basically means that the next time I recruit one of them it'll be cheaper. So one of those is cheaper. Which is good. Got 300 gold. Let's get another researcher out. And these guys should be perfect just to sweep into here. Ooh, we have found somebody else up here. A cone. Okay. Let's have a sneak in there. I actually feel like now I should be pushing into here. What are you as a commander like? I need 75. We'll stick you on research. We'll get a proper commander next turn. Because by then we should have more stuff. Yeah, now cap circle first. Cap circle first, then we move up. This place has got 2 events. It's got a magical site which produces 1 air gem a turn, and a great gold mine that produces 152 gold per turn, which is fantastic. But yeah, 1 more turn of researchers. Actually, no. We'll go for an actual combat leader for this one if we can. The Vanjar would be the best of both worlds, but it ain't happening. And hopefully when they've annihilated them, we'll have a better idea. But that's about all I can do, so it's on to the next turn. The magic of the science, a few minutes later, it's a turn. We took them there, we lost a Valkyrie and a Huskell. Oh, we secured our cap circle. Now we got extra luck. Alright. So let's give you a cavalry arm, a flying Valkyrie arm, and a boosted troop arm. You'll hold an attack, be most enemies. We'll whack you off on the flank. You'll get skirmish out to here. Valkyries, I think we'll just have to take. What I'm lacking this army actually is basics, frontline troops. I should solve that now. Alright, we'll do that and then we could another mage if we can afford one. No, get another scout out. I'm always bad at scouting. Alright, we're short on Valkyries. You got more troops. We'll move you up to here because I want to grab some of these. Do you think you might be better at going to the old giant woods? Got a couple of researchers, I've got some gems. I want to start securing. I've got my cap circle until I can get into the sea. One of you guys are aquatic. Once I jump into the sea, it's not too bad. Wonder. Go for construction level 2. I think 1 or 2. Magic trinkets. Ring of frost. Ring of taming. Ring of fire. Amulet of breathing. I should send 1 person underwater who can breathe, so. I'd have to get one of my big, fuck commanders. And boost them up. But still worth a go. So yeah, we'll aim for destruction. And then we'll try and get into the ocean. And once you've got a foothold in the ocean, it's not too bad. Right, turn. Alright, sneaking in a quick turn. Alterations complete. Construction level 1 next. We destroyed those guys, we lost some more serfs, and another hurdling cab, that's fine. That secures our cap ring. bring this guy back, because we've got statists on the border. Alright, I'm going to press D. Actually, we won't press D, we'll get some problems to us. Now, see, there was some lizard men in there. I was going to hope I get lucky and get some amphibious recruits, but no. Alright, AUS is next. Volvar can come in. Actually, you'll tackle this way, because there's only about 10 of them. There's a chance we'll bump into here, but he doesn't seem to have anyone in this province. My scout's in there. That's good. Gunnar here is a scout. Let's get him going off in this direction. That's good. Should be expanding quite nicely. Right. Got 300 gold left. Combat caster. Flying. Let's get the Valkyrie commander in. Drop a few of these down to get some. Couple more Valkyries. Sorry about that. Okay, so yes, recruiting anyone who's amphibious is going to be a bit of a way off. But hopefully we can crack into these two, do that. I don't trust this, especially with Casa. Don't trust your Casa. Yeah. Alright, so it seems that someone's already claimed a throne. Oh, and we were pulsed here. Oh well, looks like those guys were a bit tougher than we expected. So I've had, like this is as far as my enemy here would like to go, which is fine for me. Alright, so let's rebuild a force. Like 30 people. None of you are sacreds, I want you to hold an attack. Let's whack you off to the side here. The Huskars double line formation here. Valkyries are going to go here. Your order is to cast a specific spell, which is Blessing. You're going to hold an attack, reinvest enemies. You're just going to hold an attack. That's actually why am I moving you? Because you're not my scout, are you? You're my actual commander, so you just survive by hiding. Likewise. Alright, so that repulses a bit of a pain. Let's actually send you to the stove grave. Somerage and Bagdor are his. He's not interested in the forests or anything south of the mountains. This is not Casa. This is somebody else. Recruitments are looking good. Get another Vanhers. Not amazing research, but they're a good all-rounder. My force is scattered a little bit. We'll be able to take Ebus next turn, I'm sure. Heavy infantry. Now these guys would help. And it's helped a little bit more outside of my recruitment pack, so we'll be able to pick them up, then jump into Abyss after that. Alright. I'm still not the last person in the turn list for once. Ooh. Alright, so a pretty dull turn. Just want Mount returning home. Gonna whack you on research. And we will let your battle just cast a specific spell. This blessing. We could go for the animated skeleton play. Yeah. Go definition. Animate skeleton. Now we'll take these heavy infantry and add them to this guy. And we are ready to rock. Now, I think these guys are wounded, so I'm just going to send these two forces out like this because I need to expand. In here. We'll get another one after this. We're going to need to think about like expanding again. Like getting a better mage out. Let's get 11. I've got 11, but that's a bit of PD. It's fine. Keep moving them. Scout. Where's the other scout gone? We thought he's just here. Okay, there's a throne up here that we want to have a look at. What I really could do is start searching for magical signs as well, so maybe the next research I'll send out there. But not wait for this. Alright, so turn middle night, so I've got 2 to do. Construction is up. We annihilated the remaining hoplite there. And took Elbus. Main horse tribe, I think we can kill the horse tribe. We'll push into there. I've lost my other army. I had another commander, didn't I? Alright, I'm running low on space now, so I definitely need to conquer there. Hold and attack, rearmost enemy. Massive through the spell. Blessing. Then put the Huskarls out there. Mercury there, doesn't matter. Right, Hajuk. You're moving into there. Looks like I'm going to get locked in pretty soon. Serfs are useless. Drop a load of these Huskarls and try and get some older guys in. That was a good one. Do up 300 gold. Get Sati in. Take 2 turns. Now get some province defense in these places. That's not looking bad. Swear, second army. Two commands are doing nothing. You're moving. You're moving. Oh, Scouty guy's moving. Move, you're researching. You're sneaking. Oh. I did have a guy, but I told him to sneak it. Attack current province. One commander, Gundar, the scout is doing nothing. Where's my scout? Not yet. Definitely have a look what's going on. Actually, have a look what's in the throne. Right. Oh, not the only one. The Amazon Queen still hasn't played. That's fine. Okay, so we've got 2 battles this turn. In Woolpullier, we lost 3 heavy infantry. Ooh, 2 Valkyries. But we annihilated the horse tribes. And Gaeta. Let's actually watch one of these battles. I should be watching more of them to get my tactics down. So, they should start the battle by holding. These guys get blessed. Now he's animating some skeletons. The horse riders come in quick. And the Valkyries amongst the rearmost archers, which is exactly where I want them. That was the sound of Valkyrie dying. Yeah, the only issue here... Yeah, I suppose the skeletons are doing a good job of protecting him. And we slaughter our way through those guys. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I just need more of a battle line. There goes the Valkyries to kill somebody. I've lost my mouse. My mouse has just died. Partway through a video. Well, I wanted a quiet one. I ended up with a wireless one. There we go. Hopefully I keep the cable right next to it. Worldwide event. More gold. It's fine for me. So we are not going into that place. Good lord, 666 enemy. Yeah. You could move across to there. I don't really want to be pushing too far out. Here we've run into enemy. We'll try and take these lizards out. We may have a little ping with Callum here. Should be okay. What I'm actually going to do is drop down my recruitment until I have... I might actually do a turn without recruit. Oh, and even I have to drop him. Oh, he only had a turn left. Well, we are going to construct a palisade here. Because this will grab from these 2 provinces. Not interfere with my cap circle too much. And we don't want you to sneak, we want you to attack. Okay. I wonder if it's in your orders. May actually just attack the turn after. We will see. It's got 228 in count in that, so let's get in a bit of cav. This will help me a lot, and then we'll spend the rest on defense. We're currently in the bit where no one should really mess around too much. What are your recruits in here? Ooh, heavy cav. Now this is a good place for a fortress as well, so I might make that next turn's target. If I end up with any more gold. And we will see, because currently my upkeep is getting quite high. I need to start searching. But, yeah. Oh, of a scout. Let's keep pushing to expand the world. I'm in a nice frozen area. Possibly due to my dominion scales. Get map filters. Dominion candles on. Passport borders on. Ooh, my dominion is pretty poor actually. I need to do something about that. Yeah, I need to start pushing, otherwise I'm going to get wiped out. God, I noticed that. Alright, on to the next turn. Ooh, you also got the Cyclops. That's probably a pretender. No, could just be the race of giant bit, couldn't it? keep an eye on those guys. Need to build some more forces. Okay. All my spies have seen battles, have they? The Devourer of Souls. Low magic. Must go on high scales then. Just having him eat up some pretenders. And here we've got Mammoth Riders, birds. No, like more. Oh, a peddlers with Orange Square. Okay, that's quite a nice number of gold. Yeah. Alright, let's push into here and hope we don't bump. I'm annoyingly cut off here. No, I'm in a really bad position. You're building a palisade. Get him going again. Yeah. You have to see where this all falls out, I think, because my issue at the moment actually pretty good troop, I think. Yeah, good attack, action. But they're a good recruit. Is it the Myra Mystery? That gives me Horse Tribe Cavalry. This gives me Hoplites as well. They'll just build a Hoplite a turn, they'll build up over time. And that was here I wanted to build. So let's recruit a local commander. Hopefully next turn we'll have 1,000 gold. Even if I have to turn without building anything. Alright. Oh, I can get a new profit. Yay. So, Misty Forest. We took it. Excellent. And now we are locked in. Which is not a great place. I'd like to be larger. Do we have anyone with any combat skills? The other thing is, can we now recruit our Hangot? I think it's probably a good idea to recruit our Hangot here. So yeah, we can't do that this turn, so let's go back to recruiting these guys. Let's have a mix actually, let's go for those. We've got a good force, so let's bring you back. Which direction? Build up some defense. Actually, no, we'll build a. Do we build a palisade here? Did I just cancel palisade? If so, we do turn from scratch. Yes, he was building a palisade. You need to also build a palisade, so. Yeah, that's a good idea. I was going to cancel these down until I got 1,000. Which I don't quite. So I'll have a cheaper turn. Actually, no, I can get to 1,000 because you're recruiting loads of hoplites. There we go. I think you are recruiting those guys. Leave you, because we've got 1,000 now. you build me a palisade. Alright. And I just realised, of course, that I've just been knocking these videos out, so in a quick look, this is a good time to end it. So, hope you enjoyed this, and we're getting to the point now where I'm going to have to pick a fight with someone. Oh, I also need to get my scouts scouting. Where's the other bugger gone? So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll see you next time.